because the FMLA doesn't govern that, but on benefits, you have to be equal on your benefits.
Yeah.
You have to be equal on your
And this is up
benefits,
to three.
regardless
Yes.
of what position you work in the county?
Meaning
So that means vacation time is a benefit.
vacation,
Yeah.
sick, holiday, those are benefits.
There's a
And
lot of
so,
counties that get paid holidays and the rest of the county, as far as agencies, the rest of the county doesn't get because of the difference in the fact we're open.
Would you come up here? I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Because of the fact we're open 24/7.
but you
so
still
the
get the holiday,
agencies-
right?
Yeah, but there's some agencies don't get the holiday, they get paid on the holiday, but the rest of the county offices, they get the holiday.
So, but whether you get paid it or you get it, you're still getting the benefit. Do you
Okay.
see the difference?
Just making sure, clarifying that.
Yeah.
Well, the other deal about road and bridge, we're always on call. I mean, there's no telling what time we're gonna have to go out. It's Saturday, Sunday, holidays, a lot of times we have to go out on holiday. You just get, you don't even get time and a half for that.
What I meant by
Thursday
saying
afternoon,
that, an
so
example of that would be
Huh?
from the way I
Storms get on
understand.
Thursday evening.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and
I
Saturday.
mean, that's right again, 75% of them, so far, she's been there 2 years, and 75% of them been on Thursday nights.
The way that I understand that, what I've been explained by TAC before on that is meaning you can't take one department and say, well, I'm gonna give you 20 holidays and I'm only giving you 10. Holidays have to be equal. Whatever y'all decide to give, you have to give it the same. Now, whether you allow that to be taken in different, well, we're gonna let you take the same 96 hours, but at 10 hours a time, you could probably do that. I'm just saying the benefit has
They're
to
gonna
be
get the same number of hours. So we're.
It's
that's
the way
right.
I understand it.
That's where we're at.
Well, adding the 2 hours is, I guess, essentially giving what, everybody 24 more hours of sick and vacation time?
2 days, yeah.
Vacation time is,
It grows as you're longer.
Depending on how long you work for the county.
Well, tier period.
That's
Yeah.
the tier system.
We got 18, 13.34, and then that's it.
yeah, 13.34 would be the one, that's when you max out.
Yeah. 15. 12, 15, end of 15.
How many people we got that's over, wonder how many employees we got that's been here over 20 years?
One, Elizabeth Barnes, Elizabeth,
No,
we started in 9.
I don't
Not
have
too
any.
many, not too
I don't
many.
have any.
I have one. I have one.
I know Elizabeth, she started
Yeah,
at 9.
Michelle.
I'm the only one now.
Over 38.
I know that when we did this was to help the sheriff's department, is that right? One of the reasons we changed it from 8 down to 6.7 or something?
I think so, because it's hard for him to get the holidays in.
Yeah. And
Do
that
you
was,
think since you're gonna have a couple more, have some more, deputies and things now, that you'll be able to get a holiday in a month?
Oh, yeah, two more deputies is gonna help us tremendously in several different ways.
Good, good.
But, yeah, I mean, the way I'm looking at it different than you guys, because the vacation time's not really gonna affect, the increase on the vacation isn't really gonna affect my office, it's the sick time.
The sick time?
But if it's only 2 hours if it's only 2 hours a month, essentially it's, in my office, that's 2 more days. So, it's not gonna affect us too bad. I mean, that goes back to certain people trying to abuse stuff that they have, but I can control that, you know. I try to keep an eye on that anyway, so.
Mhm.
it's just hard to make a schedule sometimes when you got
Yeah.
just enough people anyway, so.
So Clyde, or what you're wanting to do is just take out that under 5 so that everybody would get at least 8?
Yes, ma'am.
At least 8, okay,
After they work here a month, they have to work a month.
a month.
And that what we have to work a
Yeah,
pay period.
yeah.
It's
We
got to
had
be approved.
that, we had that already set up, they have to work a month.
And sometimes
Okay.
it falls over a month, but you have to work a full month, and then we accrue on the first payroll of every month, so if you.
That's what I was trying to say out there.
Okay.
That's what we do with health insurance too.
Well, it has a 30-day, first of the month following a 30-day waiting period, so
Yeah,
similar.
yeah, okay. After the first full month, you begin to accrue vacation and sick time. And just take that lowest tier out, is that what you're saying?
They got the lowest tier, and then after 5 to 10, they go to 10 hours, and after.
Well, from under 10 hours, I mean, under 10 years is 8.
Yeah, and
Under 10 years is 8. And then all those other accruals along the way would be the same, is that right?
the,
Okay. And then
Under
the 10 to
5.
15 is 10,
It's under 5.
Yeah, leave everything else the
leave
same.
everything else the same?
okay,
All you do is bump it up, 0 to 5. On the
Yeah,
vacation.
take out that top, the bottom one, and the 5 there,
And then just, it'll be
under 10,
under 10.
under 10. Well, I misunderstood you because when you said 8, I thought you meant 8 for everybody. So
no, I mean,
Sorry.
I'm talking about for new employees. I mean, because they get here, and the problem is they go to the doctor, and they don't have time to go. I mean, they only get 6 hours, so they have to be here 2 months, they got 12, 13 hours, they go to the doctor, they just used up what they'd saved for 2 months. That's just, I mean, they need to have more time. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
If you're sick, it's kinda hard to go to the doctor for 6 hours.
Yeah, it is.
Come to work for 2, you're sick, then take off, go to the doctor.
Well, the policy used to read when I first got here, that if you went to the doctor and you only went for like an hour, you had to take off all day. So we got that changed where you could take a half a sick day or 2 hours of sick time or whatever. That was the rule back when I got here.
Okay. So, now, according to this, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at, that's vacation. That top is vacation. I was thinking about sick time.
6, just change it across the board. You want to change it across the board from 6 to accrue at 8 hours per month instead of 6.
Instead
And you
of
want to change the sick accrual to 8 hours a month.
the sick time.
Sick time, 8
Yes,
hours a
yes.
month. So that's all that's changing is the first line on vacation is drawn out, marked off, I guess you'd say. And then under 10 years of service, it's 8 hours a month. And everything else stays the same. And then sick time accrues at 8 hours a month.
Pretty simple. Yeah. So the judge, the only thing that I said, we're right in the middle of payroll right now, so I just
And
want to
when
make
does that
sure.
begin? That will
Yes.
begin next month?
We could do the, starting at the first of next month if y'all so
First,
choose,
and
but
that will be
I just
effective.
didn't want it to affect this payroll because we've already done it.
April. April or May?
We could do April.
We could do April, because we have one more pay period that it would get straightened out. Right?
Well, it accrues the first payroll of the month, so the first payroll I do in April, it could accrue at the new rate, we can
Okay.
change it. Just nothing on this payroll we're in March. Well, it's not accrual anyway, so.
And the most you can have is 240 hours, right?
On sick, that is
Yes,
our
ma'am.
policy right now, yes.
So then the other, on your scale down there, 8 times 6 would be 72, right?
So that 72 will change to 96.
I mean,
On my scale, 8 will change, the 72 will change to 96.
but when it says how much you can accrue, it goes 72,
It's gonna change to 96.
It's gonna change to 96.
okay.
And then
That's
next
what we
column,
need to change it.
And then next one will be, annual accrual days is 12.
Then we need to change on that line item down there, that little thing down there. What you
Yes,
can
I'll
accrue.
change this.
Accrual, yeah.
That's its bonus.
Is there a motion on that?
I'll make that motion.
I see.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, aye? Any opposed? Motion, none, motion carries. Let's go to, Andy, order authorizing Sam's Jacinto Day fireworks sale.
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor,
Fins and
aye?
feathers and the whole deal.
Any opposed? None, motion carried. Any comments?
Yes, ma'am, I do, I have one.
We got one more, again.
Oh, thank you, we do. Hold your thoughts.
Thank you.
Resolution authorizing the creation of the Freestone County Communications Center. And we have to have this in order to get the license that we need.
Right, to apply for the new ORI and agency application.
Yes. It's just a, yeah,
I'll make a motion.
thank you.
Second.
We authorize the creation of Freestone County Communications.
All in favor, aye. Any opposed? None, motion carried. Now comments.
When I went to vote, can you not write in somebody if you want to do a write-in kit? I thought maybe Ms. McBee would be here. I've had several people ask me that, and so I asked while I was there, I said, I want to do a write-in for something, and they said, you can't do that.
You need to talk to your election administrator.
Well, I mean, if she was here, I would talk to her, but I mean,
I
I mean, it's,
understand. I'm not sure.
I'm not either. I mean, I just thought it was
I don't know if you have to, make an application or something to be able to do a write-in. Do you know, Karen, right off your head?
Normally from what I know about writing candidacy, it has to be approved by the state before it's on, before.
There's something, but I
Yes.
don't remember what. So, yeah, just talk to her.
So it's not a true, no such thing as a true write-in.
not, I guess not, but I
How
was
did that
also.
change?
It's gotta be, like, their main thing is making sure it's not like somebody that's deceased or anything, like a lot of people will just write John Wayne or something like that in
Yeah.
there. They have to be like alive and eligible to be in that office. So they have to do research to make sure that writing is okay. But it's all approved by the
The
state.
person I wanted to write in was not deceased.
That's true,
We'll
but
get that information
Yeah.
and report it to you on our special meeting.
All right.
When would y'all like to have the special meeting?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
No, I don't care.
This is
Seven.
Wednesday, it'll be next week.
The sooner the better, because,
Monday?
something else we'll have to put on there is on this concrete.
Okay, Monday. Does that work?
Monday, yes, ma'am.
Monday at 9 o'clock, we'll have a special meeting. All right, any other comments?
I got three.
3 comments?
I got three to
Let me
make.
hear.
I'm gonna turn it over behind door number 2. We went to the, tax sale out front on Silver Man. I learned a lot, and Lloyd knew a lot, and he's done some stuff, and we both done some stuff since then. I'd like him to explain it, how the money,
From what I understand, when a parcel of property is sold, the starting price is the minimum bid. And once it brings more than that minimum bid, the person who just lost their property from not paying their taxes has a 2-year right of redemption to go claim that over and above that the property brought. The county gets what?
I think they have 2 years to reclaim their property.
That's a different that's a different,
If it has a home on it, you have 180 days, right?
Yes, yes, it's
if it has
different.
a home, you have 2 years. If it's non-homestead, then you have 180 days. Homestead's 2 years, non-homestead, 180 days. But that is a right of redemption.
Redemption.
So that's like, that's in the, that is 37 dot. Anyway, but what we're talking about is a property that's sold, if you don't
You're
choose
talking about the
to.
excess money.
The excess money.
That's a different deal.
Yes, so you
Yeah.
don't choose to exercise your right of redemption.
Yes,
But if you owed the county and the school, the taxing entities, if your total burden was say $75,000 and the property brought 100, that 25,000 additional, you have 2 years to go claim that money.
yes,
Yes.
And there's more to it than that, you still have to go to court date and
yeah.
prove who you are. But anyway, that's, so,
And if it's unclaimed,
after that
time
2-year period,
it's supposed to go,
it should go back to the taxing authorities.
that,
And they're proportional.
yeah, in the portion.
Yes.
Okay, my question is, do we have any money that is not being claimed?
We would need to ask the district clerk about that.
Yeah, we do,
We do.
we do. Don't
How
know
much
what-
do we have? And how many years is it gone?
Wonder why it doesn't show up on.
Where is it?
She has separate funds.
I mean, I just wonder why there's not
She
a,
has separate funds, doesn't she?
Yes, it's in a separate
She
fund,
has
it's in a
separate
separate
funds.
bank
you know what
account.
I mean?
It doesn't show up to us, no.
It doesn't show up to.
District
District
clerk.
clerk.
Banks it in.
So the district judge reviews that report?
They should be reviewing
Who gets the bank statement?
district clerk. It's like a trust fund thing.
Okay. I just curious.
Yeah, I'd like to
Well, I'll
know.
tell you what, for this next special meeting, we're gonna have the district clerk to come and talk to us about those funds. How about it?
Not to get educated on it.
Yes,
If there's some funds that
We
maybe have
talked
been
to
sitting there for numerous years that's supposed to revert back to the county.
we have talked to her about that.
Did we deposit any of them since any of them been deposited since you've been here?
No.
Okay.
You ever seen a bank statement?
I have seen bank statements, it's custodian excess, but it's just, and she gives me a reconciliation, but, I mean, it doesn't have the, like a reconciliation with everything that every time it's been deposited. I don't get that with it. So, but in fact, I get that once I get the September and October ones from her, for that, for her accounts.
Okay, so it's on again.
It'll be on the agenda.
Just curious.
Okay, number 2, are we getting reimbursed on inmate travel?
The sheriff is not listening.
Do we get
Reimbursed.
have we been reimbursed on carrying the inmates?
For care of the inmates?
No,
No, for the travel.
Transport.
They're supposed to pay us for travel.
transporting.
Transport
TDC
inmates.
pays us, are supposed to pay us so much.
Oh, so much, I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure on that, because there's certain instances where they don't anyway. So I'm not sure on that. I know we've had this conversation before, but I don't.
Well, I think what it is we're supposed to fill out a report of every time an inmate is transported from our county to TDC.
Yeah.
And then they, however often we want to send it in, best I can remember, you know, once a quarter, every 6 months, and then they send us a check back.
Or don't, yeah.
Evidently they don't.
All right, what's the next one?
We gave every water co-op, 50 grand for, to use either generator or upgrade system or whatever. We still have one we don't have the paperwork on. Where's that 50 grand? Is it just sitting there? Can we use it for something else? If they're not gonna submit paperwork, can we pay it on dispatch building or give it to
It's
the
in
fire
other
department?
expense,
Ambulance or?
It's in what?
other expense, non-departmental.
Street
trying to get a grass truck and they're doing it individually, taking donations and all kinds of stuff they could use. I mean, something like that would use its ARPA money in it.
It's ARPA money,
No,
but that's been over a year and a half.
No, it's not all money.
Whatever they
Change that.
Where we
Changed it.
Yeah,
It's
We
what
changed it.
and we changed that, it's not all.
it's not our.
So that means,
that's my three money.
If it's not gonna be,
I'm gonna put it on the agenda.
it's just laid out there.
We can't really make a decision since it'll be on the agenda.
Also, on a special
We're
meeting,
gonna have a big one.
so on a special meeting, could we put, transfers, budget amendments, and transfers, I'll try to get some money moved. I need to get some money moved.
This needs to stop.
I mean, just on the agenda, when we do that, budget amendment and transfer.
We can.
Yes, ma'am.
What else y'all want?
Well, let's see.
we've discussed
I
the
have a
policy
list.
where we're basically being forced to make a one-time purchase and have to set up an account with the company to make that one-time purchase, which slows everything down, meaning concrete. They don't accept POs, they do CODs. We don't have a county credit card. We don't have a way to pay before we approve bills. It makes it tough doing business like that. But this is just one instance, we'll get by this even if we have to do
Oh,
something.
no, we have instances.
Yes.
But in the future, it's gonna happen again, you know.
It's happened all over the year.
Yeah, well, it's worse when you got projects going on, when you're building and, you know, but it's sad.
It's their company policy, because I know when Curtis was pouring concrete, bought tons and tons of concrete off of building bridges, he'd have to carry a check by, paying whatever I
So
get.
that's just crazy.
Thank you, Arthur,
30
have it
days.
on the agenda. Perfect. What else?
Make a motion with adjourn.
Thank you.
Second.
Amen.